Hey, what's up you guys, this is SGB618 here, and Q&A season is in full effect. It's time to answer you guys' questions once again. If you want to ask me any more questions for the next Q&A video, just make sure that you head over to the description where you'll find SG Discord, and if you go over to the hashtag Q&A section, you'll be able to drop your questions there. Or if you don't have Discord, you can drop it in the YouTube comment section here, or any other social media platforms that you follow me on. But without further ado, let's just go straight into it. If you absolutely had to do a 24-hour live stream, would you do it? Probably now no, because that's a very long time. I remember doing, I think it was a 9-hour live stream. That was already a lot. So to do a 24-hour one, I'm not too sure about that. For the next Nintendo console, you can only choose one for launch, one for later that year, one to create, one for the following console, and one to never happen. Obviously the options are down there. I had to prepare for this one because it took me a while to think about this. So one for launch, I put open world music themes. One for later that year, I put a female spy IP. One to create, I put spin-off. One for the following console, I put teenage skateboarding game. And one to never happen, female lead pirate IP. I just think it's, I don't know, I just don't see it as that interesting, like the whole pirate thing. I mean, unless Nintendo does something super crazy with it, I can't really think of anything too crazy for that idea personally. Yo, SGB, what's your favorite track from each character? For example, favorite DK track, favorite Bowser Castle, favorite Mario circuit, etc. Yeah, so this is again another question that I had to note down. There's going to be quite a few of these. So for Mario, I've got Mario Circuit SNES, literally any of them, mostly because of the music and how the track looks. I just think it's very retro and I have a ton of nostalgia towards it. Luigi's Mansion DS. Yoshi, I've got Yoshi Desert GBA. I don't like a lot of Yoshi tracks. I think he doesn't get nearly as much good tracks as he deserves. I think Yoshi Circuit's kind of boring and I'm not the biggest fan of Yoshi Valley. So yes, I had to go to Yoshi Desert, which is a track that not many people know about. Hopefully it'll be part of the DLC Wave 2 or just the DLC in general. That would be great. Next up I've got Peach Gardens DS. Absolute nostalgia and just a very enjoyable track. Next I've got DK Snowboard Cross. Oh sorry, DK Summit. I forgot, I'm too British. Everyone loves this track. Wario, I've got Wario Coliseum GameCube. Very great track. I still wish it was 3 laps, but I know it's a pretty lengthy track, so I'll give them a pass on that one. Now I know I'll get a ton of hate for this one, but for Waluigi I put Waluigi Stadium. I prefer it. I'm sorry, I genuinely prefer it over Waluigi Pinball ever so slightly. I'm not gonna lie. For Bowser, I've got Bowser's Castle DS. Very great track. For Daisy, I've got Daisy Circuit. Everyone loves Daisy Circuit as far as I'm aware. And for Koopa Trooper, I've got Koopa Cape. It's a Mario Kart Wii track, so yeah, and this is a very popular track in Mario Kart Wii as well. So those are all of my favourite tracks from each of the main Mario Kart characters. Will you ever play Go Vacation for Switch? And if you have, what's your opinion on it? I think I played it once before at a friend's house. I feel like I would have remembered it more if I enjoyed it all the way. I mean, I'm sure it was fine, but I don't really see myself like banging that game out. It'll probably be something that I play every now and then, and I don't know. Go Vacation isn't really my thing. I'll just stick with Wii Sports. Rank the Sonic design that you like from worst to best. Sonic 1, 2, CD, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and Sonic Mania. Alright, so again, I had to note this down. This was really hard. So going from my least favourite to favourite, bottom I've got Sonic CD. It just looks a little bit like there's a lot going on. And then I've got Sonic 1. It's the original, there's a ton to improve upon, but it still looks decent. Then I've got Sonic Mania. Love how colourful and modern it looks. It does look a little bit bright at certain parts of the game, especially on Sonic's reflection, like light reflection, but it's all good. It still looks amazing. Then I've got Sonic 3, which is really good looking. And if it wasn't for Sonic 2, it would definitely be my favourite. So I'll probably say it's those two. I spent quite a lot of time thinking about which ones I preferred. in terms of design, but yeah, I still love Sonic 2 the most. Rank the Phase 4 MCU movies and shows, and obviously there's the list there. Now keep in mind, for the films, I have not seen Eternals and I haven't seen Multiverse of Madness, so I'm not going to count those two. But in terms of films, at the top I've got No Way Home. I think everyone can agree that's a pretty good film. Then I've got Shang-Chi. I think Shang-Chi is a very good film. I didn't like the dragon part at the end. I feel like they should have kept it at that one-to-one battle between him and his dad. I don't get why a dragon had to come out of nowhere. But anyway, it was still a really good film. And then we've got Black Widow. Do I think this film gets overhated? Yes, I do. But do I think that this film could have been better? Yeah. Could have been longer, could have been deeper, but it wasn't. Next, I have got the shows. This is where things get a little bit more interesting. So, deciding my favourite Marvel show was no easy task, but I had to go with Falcon and Winter Soldier. It's still my favourite, ever so slightly, and it's probably the most rewatchable out of all of them, personally. Next up, I've got Moon Knight. That show was very good, I'm not even gonna lie. It was very crazy and a lot was going on, but I really did like how different it felt. Then we've got Loki. You know what, this show was low-key good. I'm sorry. Then we've got Hawkeye. Nothing too groundbreaking or crazy, but it definitely wasn't a bad show at all. I enjoyed it. And then at the bottom I've got WandaVision. I didn't enjoy WandaVision, I'm sorry. Minecraft stream soon. I completely forgot about Minecraft, you know. I haven't played that game in ages. So yeah, I could always bring that back at some point in the future, why not? Would you rather get punched by Little Mac's uppercut or Captain Falcon's Falcon punch? Well, obviously Little Mac. Obviously it would still hurt and I would probably get put in a stretcher, but I mean, I would take a regular boxer's punch over a Falcon punch. Have you not seen that? It's a bird on fire. Why would I want that anywhere near my torso? Especially where I'm wearing this merch as well. I think a lot of you guys, especially if you're not subscribed, should listen to it as well. Why would Captain Falcon want to burn this? Come on. Would you rather fight a tag team of Little Mac and Mike Tyson or a tag team of Bowser Jr. and Bowser? I would much rather fight Bowser Jr. and Bowser tag team. Why would I ever want to go up against Mike Tyson? Why? Why though? Would you rather the next Mario Kart have Nintendo themed tracks and characters like Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, or only the extra Nintendo characters, only extras? I don't want it to take over. We already have Smash Bros. We don't need another Smash Bros-esque game. If you created a Nintendo console, what elements from the past systems would you add? Hey, I like that question, that's a pretty cool question. Reminiscing over the good times. So the things that I would include are Virtual Console, PictoChat, Miiverse, the OG Me channel music, I know a ton of people will agree with me on that, home menu themes, download play, internet browser and folders. Am I right or am I right? Let me know in the comments. What are your top 5 least favourite movies and shows? And if you don't watch movies, what's your top 10 least favourite games? Okay, so this one, okay, this is how much of a nice guy I am. I don't even have a top 10 for movies, shows and film. No, I don't have top 10 for any of them. So for games I have a top 5. For films I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a top 7. And for shows I only have 2 shows that came to mind. So I'm a nice guy, okay? I don't even have a top 10. So in no particular order, the first game is Cuss's Revenge. The next game is FIFA. I know I'll get hate for that. I dissed it in my most recent Mario Kart video, but you're expecting a person who doesn't like football to get into a game that's exactly a replica of a football match. I just find it very boring and tumbleweed, I'm sorry. Obviously if you're a football fan, I'm not surprised that you like it, but I've played it before and I was incredibly bored, so I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry. Next I've got Mario Kart Tour. This will be no surprise to anyone. You take one of my favourite series and you make a phone version of it with loot boxes and very bad controls. I'm not going to appreciate it very much. Next I've got Aggressive Inline, one of the worst controlling games I've ever played. It's on the GBA and it's not fun. I made a very interesting review on it back in the day. If you want to make fun of me in terms of my voice and the way that I make my videos, watch it. For the sake of my sanity, please don't. And last off, I've got Quiz Party, a game that we bought with our Wii U. It's not a good game. It's just your typical casual gamer friendly quiz game with really bad graphics, design and X, Y and Z. Please don't play it. Least favourite films, I've got Romeo and Juliet, the Leonardo DiCaprio version. Now before you make fun of me for watching that type of film, we had to watch it in class in year 9. I was 14 years old. So we had to watch that film instead of doing actual work, which I will personally take. Watching that film was like work though, because it was one of the worst things I've probably ever seen. Please do not watch this movie, it's so bad. Next I've got Alien 4. 1, 2 and 3 were amazing. I watched Alien 4 and I was like, what happened here? Then I've got Transformers The Last Night. I do love me some Transformers, yeah, but Michael Bay flopped this show on Last Night, man. To be honest, the Michael Bay films just went downhill after the first film, and The Last Night being the last film, it's so bad. I'm not even gonna go into it. I'll end up ranting for like an hour, if not more, so just don't watch it, please. Next up I've got Ice Age 2. It's a childhood film that I never liked and I always got bored of it. Again, don't watch it. Next up I've got Star Wars Rogue One. Yes, I dislike this film more than the most unpopular Star Wars film being Rise of Skywalker. This film is just incredibly boring and I just don't really care about what's going on. There's only one amazing scene in the entire film that I will always rewatch, but the rest of the film I don't care about it. I'm sorry, it's just incredibly boring. Next I've got Hulk, not Incredible Hulk, Hulk. It's just terrible CGI. The film is a drag and it's just not good. And last but not least, this will be a blast from the past for a lot of people. Happy Feet. Who actually liked this film growing up? I'll be very interested to know, but I have never ever liked this film. I've always thought this film was trash. It's so not good. Don't watch it. My least favourite shows, as I don't watch a lot of TV shows nowadays, the only two that came to mind was Teen Titans Go and Adventure Time. I know I'll get hate for Adventure Time, but I never got that show. It was overly weird, nothing made sense, and I took Regular Show and Gumball over that show any day of the week, so therefore I wasn't a fan. Teen Titans Go is annoying, jarring, and you just won't see me watching it, I'm sorry. Should John Cena play Invisible Woman in the new film? You're funny. And yes, he should. You are Bowser and you just kidnapped Peach and Mario is hot on your tail. What do? I would do what he done in the original Mario Bros. Kidnap the princess, but this time I won't have a bridge. Actually no, I will have a bridge in order for me to cross it to the other side, but then I will hit the axe as soon as I get over there. So when Mario gets to the castle, it's like, yeah, you aren't reaching me. He physically can't. Game over. You don't even have to go in that deep. Just don't put a bridge there and you've won. Ooh, what about Knuckles the Echidna versus Mighty the Armadillo? Who you got? Ooh. I think, that's hard because like Mighty can like slam on the ground as well, but Knuckles can fly and he's got the strength. I think for that one I might have to go Knuckles because he's more attack based. Like Mighty would be a lot more defensive, and yeah, he can slam his body on the ground, but if he misses he's pretty much done for. So I think I'll have to give the slight edge to Knuckles, but if people say that Mighty would win, I would fully see why you would say that. Like that could really be either or, but I feel that, and plus Knuckles can fly as well, so that might go in his favour. So I may have to give the slight edge to Knuckles there. You wake up, you see the Nintendo Direct logo and time, and you get 10 things, 5 new games, and 5 new news / DLC on already announced games. What do you want? Again, this is something that I had to think about. So I've got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Wave 2 DLC, of course, and I've got news / updates on Splatoon 3. I've got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet news / updates. I bet a ton of you guys have forgot about those games coming out. Then I've got Mario Maker 2 DLC, way long overdue. And then I've got Game Boy games, of course. And then for original stuff, I've got Odyssey 2 or Galaxy 3. I've got Mario Kart Collection. That would just be amazing. Imagine a collection of Mario Kart games that you could just pop into your Switch and boom, you've got a collection of Mario Kart games. Why not? I've got a first party online open world game which is free to play. I just think that'll be super fun. Then I've got a first party retro styled 2D platformer. I think Nintendo could do so much with that. And then I've got Pokemon Tournament 2. Like, that would just be great. Like, updated Pokemon, new Pokemon in the game, updated graphics. I think that would be a great time. Nintendo lets you decide to add 10 more characters, but you need to remove 10. Who would you add and remove? I had fun with this one. So remove, I've put Byleth, Chrom, Lucina, Robin, Bayonetta, Olimar, Dr. Mario, sorry Irie, Daisy, Joker and Hero. Just a mixture of clones and characters that I couldn't care less about. I'm just being real. Add or replacing them, I would put Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Chun-Li, Axel from Streets of Rage, Ai, Dr. Eggman, Waluigi, of course, Balloon Fight Guy, Ratchet and Clank, and Rayman. So what would you say is the best Smash Bros game and why, in your opinion? As much as I like Smash Bros Ultimate, I wouldn't be a Nintendo fan if it wasn't for Super Smash Bros Brawl. I'm not even joking. That game got me into the wider world of Nintendo, and it just introduced me to so many franchises that I didn't even know about, all in one game. I have a ton of childhood memories with it, and potentially my favourite Wii game of all time. Actually, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Galaxy, Wii Party. One of my favourite Wii games, but it's definitely my favourite Smash Bros game. Also, Subspace Emissary. The other Smash Bros games don't have that. But there you have it, guys. Those are my answers to you guys' Q&A questions for this month. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Please comment down below your thoughts on the questions I answered in this video. And if you have any more questions to ask me for the next Q&A video, just make sure that you head over to the SG Discord, which is linked in the description down below, and go to the hashtag Q&A section where you can drop your questions there. Or if you don't have Discord, just drop it in the YouTube comment section here in this video, or any other social media platform that you follow me on. All my other social media links are in the description down below as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.